Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some more Ranking of Kings. Last time, we were still on our little bit of anthology filler, where we had Healing meet some old friends while she's escaping the castle, and Daida learning magic as a baby. That's about all the sum of it, right?
I don't know, I'd say toddler.
Their, their age is really hard to pin down, I think, without someone expressing a specific number. Boji's always baby. Like, that doesn't really change. He just, like, is less round now.
No, I think you're infantile. Oh God, I don't know how to pronounce the word. Infantile. Infantilize. Infantile.
Well, you'll be able to pronounce it eventually.
I don't know. I'll be able to. It's not. I could spell the word. I could like write it in Discord for you. Infantile.
Yeah,
Infantile.
you got it. You got it there.
No. Infantile is not the word I'm looking for. Infantile. Infantile. Infantilizing? Is that the right way? Is that even infantilizing? You're infantilizing
Wonderful bit.
him. Well, it's not a bit. I can't pronounce the word.
But yeah, no, he's
You're
been babyifying.
infantilizing. Well, no, it's not a good thing that you're doing here, Griff. It's you're making him younger than he actually is because he lacks the abilities that someone of his age should have. We've seen kids about his age or younger running up to him making fun of the fact that he can't hear or speak. So we know what he should be able to do and what kids of the similar age look like. So he is not a baby. He's older than a toddler. I don't know what descriptive word comes after toddler.
We're running out of words
I
here.
guess just child.
Yeah, but early developmental years, Daida gets magic, and I guess we're still on the arc of we don't know what we're going to get because it could just still be more stuff that fits in anywhere in the series so far. Maybe since today it looks like we actually have a full title. Maybe we're actually getting on back onto like a regular plot train.
Was the episode after it had not have a split title?
Not the one after it, but 2 episodes later we will.
What episode are we on?
Number 4.
It's 2 episodes later, 6. So a 10 episode run. So you're saying
Yeah.
that near the end we're going back into the anthology series?
We could get anything at this point, so
Could even be a boat.
So I say let's go ahead and get that boat. But before we do, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all support the channel, just a little bit extra.
Click that link down below. Join the Discord. Tell me how to pronounce infantilize.
That word. So what is the episode's title? Immortality and the Three Brothers.
Spoilers.
We're getting a backstory episode. Come on.
I never know what the title of the episode is when we're watching it.
But this is something we were kind of asking for at some point, I think.
Were we?
Yeah, more the Three Bros.
I literally do not remember asking. I in fact remember reminding 2 of you about them constantly.
Look, it's not my fault that some of their names are hard to remember.
No, that they even existed, or who their father was. Or what they look like.
Oh, that might have been before we got introduced to them.
No. No, remember there was a scene, there were many scenes of Despa and Desha on a cliff face talking to their brother. Muscle Man. Not Muscle Man. I want to say Mustache Man. Oh, Muscle Man by accident.
But last we left off with Despa, like, he was, like, getting the chest full of stuff or whatever, right?
No, he was teaching a little girl how to read.
Oh, well, other one then. Desha. Desha is the actual king. Last we saw Desha. He won the ranking of kings. He was at the treasure thing and he was looking for stuff, right?
Nope, he was
Maybe he
literally
found
walking
something.
down a long, infinite hallway
Yeah.
with a clown.
Weird that the clowns happen to conduct the entire thing, but you know.
かつて冥府の剣王として皆に慕われた王家。彼はいかにして罪人となったのか。
He was a villain all
それ
along.
では彼の父である冥府の王サトゥンの怪しげな研究から始まった。
Why would his dad commit research? His dad is a god.
He wants to be more god. Yeah, that is some haunted imagery.
Again, I guess he's the only god that we know that had kids.
Weird reaction to your baby. I've done it.
What I'm saying, we know Desha is the only one that got magic powers. Despa's just really good at teaching people, which I don't even know is something you get handed down from your dad.
Yeah.
So Okin is the only one that got created with powers.
いえ、僕が稽古を頼んだんです。僕は弱いですから。なぜ僕にだけ超能力がないのでしょう。
超能力などなくてもあなたは強いですよ。
デスパー兄さんだって超能力を使えるじゃないですか。
私の超能力はほんの少しです。部の才能はからっきしですし、それに兄者だってああ見えて結構悩みがあったりするんですよ。元気を出してください。
ありがとう、兄さん。
Yeah, I mean, literally, Despa is the one you should have training you, even though he can't fight.
I do like their little trio relationship here, though. It looks good. This doesn't. Not all that blood.
I mean, we already know that the gods are evil, so... And we've already gotten the backstory of him before Desha kills him, or raises the rebellion and then kills him.
オーケー、落ち着きなさい。
一体何人が犠牲になったと思っているんですか。こんなの
くだらん。
デスハー兄さん。
その物言いはないでしょう。オーケーはあの者たちを救いたい一心で。
その浅はかさがくだらんというのだ。
行きましょう。
Now, if you excuse me, I have to go beat up an orcish baby for some reason.
No, that comes later.
I know, making a farce of it.
この国を変える。どんなことをしてでもだ。
Because it's not even for some reason. We know why he had to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, he would have had to fight all of those orcs. Or trolls, or whatever the fuck they are.
旗色が悪いですね。
そう、このままでは。王権様。
Oken, the hero.
It's very much a scene from Murin Login. Murim Login.
Haven't heard of Mirren login before.
Murim is just a word that expresses like a realm of martial arts, fighting, combat stuff.
Ah.
M-U-R-I-M. Murim. I don't know if I'm saying
That's
the
not
word
his
right.
name for a shonen.
No, it's a manga, but I'm sure I think it's been used in a lot of different manga, like Breaker and such.
Mhm.
The Murim.
Oh, hey, we got the baby scene again.
I told you. Sometimes you gotta do evil for good's sake. I hate to jump to the nuclear option, but you know, kind of like nuking Japan to try and force their hand to exit the war, because a land invasion of Japan would cause so many more deaths than 2 nukes would.
It's all just as horrific as it was the first time around, regardless.
I'm just saying, it's not unreasonable evil. It's to a purpose. They're not torturing babies for no reason.
Good to see just leaning around on the throne runs in the family.
それでも殺すつもりか、この父を。今ここでとどめを刺さねば、あなたは必ず復活し、地獄をもたらすだろう。
To be fair, this is the underworld.
兄二人は出来損ないだが、お前だけは。
おぞましい。
私の仕事だ。
It's a bludgeoning weapon.
Cut through the whole throne with it, though.
I believe we saw a flashback where his head's cut off.
Ah, there we go. Now it all makes sense. Yeah, that was a shorter fight than I thought it would be.
Change? No! Overlay of that DBZA stuff.
デスハー様はサトゥンの悪性から我々を解放してくださいました。デスハー様こそ真の冥府の王、デスハー王万歳。
Soon to be punched in the face constantly. Say?
Can't believe it. What a vandal.
Yeah, 兄さん。
OK フレンもまた戦いに出る
Boy, I hope nothing bad happens to friend. Guy who's been around the whole time, suddenly making his first appearance.
Yeah, yeah.
私はもう兄者の顔なんてこれっぽっちも見たくないんです
Here, friend, hang out with my brother, who doesn't turn into a murderous immortal guy
フレンも
later.
オーケンのことを頼みます
Yeah.
はい
You do that, friend. Boy, I'm sure
Oh.
glad we've drawn you to already look like a corpse.
He's just the local vampire. It's fine.
すごいです。あの戦いで傷一つないとは。
違うんだフレン。
何を？
見ろ。
You know, if his dad needed blood to survive, you'd figure the immortal body this guy has would just be infinite blood.
Kind of is.
Yeah, but he didn't use it.
王権様がまた敵を撃退したらしいな。ああ、死を恐れず戦闘に立って敵を蹴散らしたと。まさしく冥府の剣王だな。
Oaken is now a rival.
No, that's the, oh shit, if I've already forgotten his name. Ghoul's brother. That's the Lotta moment of Lotta walking down the halls and hearing everyone like, ah, Ghoul is so cool.
The real superpower isn't lightning, it's walking in on conversations.
Yeah, I mean, if you regenerate super quickly, then the pain is just a passing inconvenience.
Doesn't mean you don't still have it.
That's what he said, just forget about the pain. If it's something that's just gonna pass almost immediately, then what does it matter?
俺たちの負けだ。命だけは。王権様、おやめください。王権様、王権様。
Oh, it really did take just 5 seconds to go insane, huh?
これを。
Boy, you better not make a habit of hugging the guy who we know in the future has learned to stab through himself.
お休みになられた方が。
Nothing good comes from the guy who disassociated immediately going, did I do that?
あと一押しで勝てるんだ。ここで退けば皆の犠牲が無駄になる。
I mean, we know how the story ends, so...
We know where it's going. The question is, how do we get there? He's got to get into the armor some way.
なんだ。
王権の副官から手紙が送られてきました。
I'm not even talking about the armor. I just mean that we know he turns into a monstrous killing machine, so it's like, no hope, really.
王権
I just delivered your letter.
兄さん、兄じゃ。
王権
Oh, the scene where he starts crying about it. We saw it in a flashback in the main show.
最初は力を手に入れたと喜んでいました。でもこの力を得てから私は兄じゃ。私は自分を失いたくない。
Yeah, exactly there.
助けてください。
おそらく王権は不老不死です。私はあの戦いの後、地下室をくまなく調べました。そこには
See, I don't think it'd be a problem in our modern age if an Oaken character existed, because he's only really set off by combat. Just put him in front of a fucking computer and he'd be fine.
だからあの時、王権の体を。
Worst case scenario, oh no, he flipped out playing Modern Warfare, destroyed his computer.
マジ？それはどこにいる？
わかりません。
兵を送り探させよう。
王権、大丈夫です。きっと治ります。
何があってもお前を見捨てはせん。
ありがとうございます。
団長最近元気ないな。どうされたんだろ
う。お前知らないのか？副官のフレンさんが冥府から逃亡したんだ。
なんでまた。
Friend saw the writing on the wall. If I stick around here, I'm gonna be fucking dead.
Time to not be around for the massacre. Oh, there we go. This is enough to set him off then, huh?
Oh man, if just killing anything sets you off, including bugs.
And now you're right next to a kid when you think, no, this is the worst. No. Pull back, show. Pull back.
I don't think that thing cart was carrying anything liquid, so that's not,
It's a lot of blood in a single kid.
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Good. Things turned out well. Things turned out alright.
Everything is way more positive than I thought it was. Until now.
Oh no, he's fine. We already know.
He's very far from fine now.
I'm just wondering what shit looks like when it dies. It's fine. That kid's probably thought the same thought. Pigs aren't innocent, remember?
そんなわけあるか。
化け物。
化け物だ。
To be fair, you're all fucking monster people. It's monster people calling a person a monster.
That's how you know it's really damning.
兄さん
What's worse is he's the most human-looking person in the scene.
気を
Oh, come on, don't be human-centric.
嬉しいのです。
No, it just makes it extra funny.
人の命を救うために動くことができました。自分にまだ心があってよかった。
オーケン。
今日は疲れました。早めに寝ます。
We installed a new lock on your door. It's on the outside.
For no reason.
This is your mother. Or the suit of armor.
私の可愛いオーケン。
Everyone's greatest fear, turning out exactly like your parents.
オーケ
I guess I was right on both accounts. It was the picture and it was the armor. So it's not even reflective surfaces. It's every surface.
オーケン様。オーケン様。どうされました。
Oh, you know what he is? Did you see Suicide Squad, the second one?
Yeah.
The polka dot guy who sees everyone as his mother?
Oh, God.
Oaken is just the polka dot guy.
He's got polka dot guy energy.
Well, if he's killing everyone because he sees them as his dead dad, he's just a fucking polka dot guy with his mother issues.
I think it's fair to say the whole family has father issues for very obvious reasons.
Well, they had father issues, and they beat their father issues. Oaken has ongoing father issues. Due to his creation. Why did you even leave it there? You came down here, saw this thing, and just left it.
I don't know, are you gonna clean up the torture room? I'm not.
I might clean up the ominously posed statue armor thing. I might just push it over because my dad made it. Fuck that guy, right?
そんなオーケンが。
オーケンは兄者にしか止められません。
無論。私は冥府の王だ。
Oh, I love the scenery.
Capes that he no longer has. He can regenerate his armor, can't regenerate capes. Sword King of the Underworld versus King of the Underworld.
King of Lightning wins again.
And that's the room that we first meet him in, where he's eating a rat.
Then jump cut to 7 years later.
When Miranjo comes. And that's why we know that he was looking for the demon.
Well, that was about as tragic as I expected the backstory to be.
I mean, it's basically what I thought was going to happen anyway, so just got to see it play out. I guess the unexpected part is how quickly it happened. Because he's literally just like, I'm just going to go to my room and rest for a little bit. Kill everybody!
He's in the middle of, like, fighting, literally, like, seconds after getting his power, And he's just like, yeah, I'm now crazy enough to totally disassociate and just kill someone.
Look, disassociating is fine. You don't tend to. You don't. Look,
Very rapid onset, though.
the imagination doesn't play out well that the disassociated person is also going to be the super filled with energy person. When you disassociate, you tend to just be like a little out of it, right? More like a stoner than say Goku, right? So not very fearful of the guy who just stabbing somebody who's already dead. You really kind of have to wander innocently into their kill radius. But more so the guy who just says, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then starts stabbing the wall and shit. You know, that's the guy who's... That's not disassociation anymore. He's actively having, I don't know, like, attacks of some sort.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I just finished watching Cyberpunk Edgerunners the other day, with about the same plot line. Not perfectly, but if you've seen the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just like, yeah, nothing good comes once you start realizing that you're going a little crazy, and you have to ask, did I do this? At that point, it's already too late.
Do you know the guy who wrote Witch from Mercury and Code Geass also had handwriting Devilman Crybaby?
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah, I feel like maybe sometime we should do some more on just this one writer alone, since I don't think they've done badly in anything they've written.
You know, apparently I'm just a fan and I never realized it. I'm down for it.
Well, I
like all of their stuff. Give me more.
I was looking it up this morning and I realized how hard it is just to find the writers of shows. Like, they put the staff, like the creator, and then they'll put like the director, and then they'll do all the voice actors, and you gotta really start diving deep if you want to find out who fucking wrote the thing.
Yep. Welcome to the production politics of the credits, which are essential because people need to be credited for their work, but also who gets billing is who matters in that project suddenly.
Well, I mean, I understand a director because they make it visually appear well. I mean, director, storyboarder, kind of share that, right? That's good. I recognize that. But the guy who wrote it also has a major hand in that it's their vision that you're directing and storyboarding. So feels like it should be a little bit more important. I was just thinking earlier today, we've got the Stone-Faced Reactions Hall of Fame for voice actors, but those people are just breathing life into a person. That somebody had to write that person, though. Everything that you're expressing, that the director is telling you to express, was words on a page that somebody else wrote. And I'm like, well, maybe we should respect the writers a little bit more than just focusing on the voice actors. So I just started looking into that earlier.
As has been pointed out recently, as is very constantly on my mind, these things are not the projects of like individual people. It's like hundreds of people coming together with lots of little talents to all kind of like make it work. Everyone kind of has like an expressive part in it. And it's like, you're right. The writer has a big part in it. The person telling people how they're supposed to act has a part in it. The people actually doing the acting have a part in it. But we get the end product at the end.
Well, it's more of the nuance, right? Like, you can read Jurassic Park, and everything there is still basically the same as the movie. It's just when the movie comes around, the nuance between the book, which was amazing, and then the movie, which has so many different things. Like, the person you saw in your head as, say, Malcolm, is completely different, maybe, than the director had in their head, and then it got expressed. But still, the overall vision of the story is basically the same. So, you can appreciate the writer's work, which can stand alone and sometimes separately from the work then that gets made. Like, I don't know how many times Berserk has been made, right?
Yeah.
But it has different writing credits because they changed the story from the source material to the second thing.
Yeah. But I guess in terms of just this story being well written, it kind of is. Even though, like, we're going over, like, a very large period of time very quickly, we still hit all the appropriate beats, like, in some good pacing. I think, it's really good storytelling here.
I suppose that was a matter of clarification. I'm not saying that guy wrote this episode.
Oh, right.
That's
You started having a thought and expressed it. I understand.
that was the thing that I was doing this morning, and I thought I should bring it up here at the very end, where it's just like our rambling thoughts, sometimes about the show, sometimes about things tangential to the show.
So, I think that's about all the thoughts we got here for today, though, right?
Yeah.
Then let's go ahead and wrap it up. Here's our credits segment. This was filmed before a live studio audience. I'm Griffin.
It was
that's
not. We
Theta.
don't do the YouTube thing. Sorry, we do the YouTube thing. We don't do the record on Twitch, then watch it on YouTube. God damn you, Griff. I suppose you
That's our
couldn't use.
audience there, clapping us out.
I suppose you couldn't use any other sound bits, because they're just sound bits of you. So that'd just be weird.
Oh, it would be. So, that's it for today. This has been Stone Face Reactions. We'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone Face Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?